Hello everyone, and in this video I will explain how I managed to learn 7 languages every day. So I made a video in Arabic, telling the materials I use and how I do that. First of all, I want to clarify that the languages, I didn't start learning all these languages at the same time. So there is the languages that I start with and now I'm familiar with, and I'm just listening and watching things. And there is the languages that I'm focusing on, and there is other languages that I'm just uh, exposure. I expose myself to the sound of the language to get familiar with it. I know that it will take too much time, but I don't really put a lot of focus on them. So this is different level and different approach with these languages. So I have discovered this world of polyglottery, these people who learn several languages, like 5 years ago when I was trying to learn German, and I was trying to search on YouTube like how people learn language. Is there a new method to learn faster a language? And I found Steve Kaufman, a Canadian polyglot, who was explaining that you don't really need to go through this exercise and fill in the blank and write in subjects and all these topics to learn language. And at first I was surprised because I was thinking that all of this is part of the language learning, the way we used to learn a language at school, and if you miss a part of this activity you are not gonna learn the language. And so I started learning German, and there was also other people who claim that they are able to reach a fluent level in a language within just 3 months. And I tried to learn German, and 3 months is over and I couldn't, and I thought that like this is not the easy language for me. So I started trying different languages like European languages, Asian languages, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Russian. But I spent 1 month, 2 months, 3 months with one language, and I found I didn't reach significant achievement in the language, and I moved to another one. And after 2 years or 3 years, I said, okay, I will stick to one language, and that language was Turkish, and I did the 2017 all for Turkish. So I found explanation in Arabic for the. It's not like deep grammar, but just things that may difficult to notice in your own, because in Turkish what's difficult is that they take the word and they add many stuff in the preposition, and the many things are, you find them all in one word, so you can't guess what is the original word and what is the thing that are added to it. So I said, okay, he was using, making it very well with examples and colors and explanation, and I went through that. But later I said it's frustrating to study these rules and things that need a lot of focus, and it's exhausting way to learn several languages. And then I was trying, as I said, different languages, but once I was using, for example, for Russian, I was using Easy German. They interview people on the street, they put subtitles in English and Russian, but it was complicated, like to understand and to break. There is a lot of things said, but from the video there isn't a lot of context to help you understand. So later I discovered a movie, a YouTube channel where there is series and films in Russian with both Russian subtitle and English. So I said, okay, I will use these materials, these videos. And what I was doing is I take 3 minutes, I watch 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then I check the Russian and the English, and I go through them, like the English and the Russian, sentence by sentence. And for the short sentences, I can guess this word is this one and this word. But for the long sentences, I just skip them and keep going like that. And this was working. Like after 1 year, I can go back to these videos and listen to them or watch, or I'm focusing more on listening, and I can remember what they, not everything, but oh, that person was saying that. Oh, he was talking about that topic. He was saying to the other person this thing, and yeah. And this is what I did for the other language. For Spanish, also, I found Telemundo. Telemundo is a television, Mexican television, and there is the same thing, series with Spanish and English subtitles, and there is this web series. Like it's each episode is like from 10 to 15 minutes, and it's yeah. Every day I watch, or I started listening more to one episode, and I also check the English translation. There is an app to read the translation, so I listen to translation and I listen to the episode, and I see how much I can understand. And I every day I may listen to a different episode and go back and forward between the transcript and the episode. And I notice as much as I repeat, I get more and more ideas. So I added the I added Chinese, because I found this good YouTube channel called Mandarin Corner. This Chinese lady is telling about herself, her life in the countryside, and her job in the city, and the study, her study of English, and how she worked as a teacher assistant. And there is transcripts and the voice performance, and they speak in a clear way. Yeah. And then I found a Korean series with both subtitles, English and Korean. And Korean is a popular language, as you know. Many people in different countries learn this language. And I said, okay, I tried to do the same method that I use for Russian, like the English and my target language transcript, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't guess the words and which the English word and the Korean word, so I couldn't do it. And then I found a YouTube channel for a Korean teacher, and his method is very good. It's similar to the method that Polyglot use, and he has different kind of videos. He do videos of narration, and video of dialogue, and the video of vocabulary, and videos of grammar. I was watching all of them, and then I skipped the grammar videos, and I kept just with the dialogue and the narration and the vocabulary explanation. Explain a very simple way and clarify a lot of things. So I'm listening to every day a new episode. And then I was going to a meetup, because after learning languages you need to practice them. And by going to one meetup in the capital, I noticed that there is Italian people coming there. And I said, oh, maybe I should add Italian. And Italian, what I was doing till today, I added it this year, and I was like TEDx, TED Talks in Italian, listening to them, and also the transcript, the translation in English. I use the app to listen to the translation, and I listen to translation. I listen to talk and backward and forward, and I understand more because it's similar to French and Spanish. And also I saw twice a Polish person, two Polish person there, and I was considering to add Polish. So yeah, this is how I learn like 7 languages at the same time now, and even I want to add more, but it seems that too much, and I like give 20 minutes to half an hour to each language every day. Yeah, and that was it. And maybe I will discuss other things in other videos. This is 10 minutes now. Okay, see you in next videos.